Okay, g'day again. Alright, we're at the next step. We have removed the inlet manifold. I didn't really want to remove the distributor, but it was going to be in the way. It was just going to be an issue, and an even bigger issue getting it back on. So yeah, I marked down there. You can see it, texture mark. I might even hit that lightly with a chisel. Make sure it doesn't get rubbed off while I'm cleaning it out. And yeah, because I marked the distributor. Wherever it is, yeah. So that mark there. So that's already a notch. There's already a notch there. So if that's the case, there should be a notch in the block as well where I've marked it. So that's a good thing. Somebody else has already done it for me. The other mark up the top here is I also marked where it was on the clamp. And I marked the position where the rotor was pointing. And I've left it in the position it was when it comes out, because it's on this, it's on a gear, so it turns as you're pulling it out, and it'll turn back as you're putting it back in. So you need to start it in the right place. So that's why I've basically left that where it is. And yeah, I should mark that as well. Put a mark on there. Call it 1 and 2, I think. 1 for this one, 2 for that one. So yeah. Anyway, as I said, I didn't really want to pull the distributor out, but it was just going to be a bigger issue leaving it in there than taking it out and putting it back in, because it's leaked a little bit of coolant's dropped in there. I'm going to have to mop that up with a bit of rag. Pretty carboned up, but yeah, you'd expect that. It's not the original engine. It's got Wrecker's chalk. Somebody's written on it what model it is, so it's obviously a replacement engine. But yeah, I've been driving it around for 6 years. At a guess, I'll probably put 200,000 on it myself. And yeah, it's still going great. But yeah, you'd expect to see a bit of carbon in it. I might actually run some synthetic oil in it, give it a bit of a clean up. Don't know, might speak to a mechanic before I do that. But yeah. Let's do a rat poop in here. I'm blowing that out twice with compressed air. It's stuck in there. Anyway, hopefully it stays there now. Yeah, you see I plugged the distributor hole. Don't want any muck getting down there either. That was basically for taking off and putting on a manifold that something might fall down in there, or dirt or whatever. Alright, the other issue, the main issue is this filter, which I'll show you in a minute, under the PCB, the pressure control valve. That's causing it to pressurise. And yeah, all the advice I've got is to just remove it altogether. I could clean it, put it back in, but yeah. Unless, if I can make up a tool now that I can use to get it out with without taking the manifold off, so it doesn't in the future. If I can pull it out and clean it, then I might put it back in. But I said everybody's advice so far is to just take it out and leave it out. It's more of an issue than it's worth. I mean, at the most, what can I do? Draw a bit of, maybe a couple of carbon flakes into your cylinder. It's not going to hurt anything. So there isn't really any need for it anyway. You still have to get past the ball valve in the PCB. But yeah, what I was looking for, and I must have checked it at some point. because I've got this memory of the water. So I've been getting a tiny little bit of coolant in my cylinder that's blown out the exhaust. And for some reason I'm thinking it's this cylinder on the end, which whatever number that is. So I must have checked it at some point, maybe on the plugs. Maybe it's had a clean plug or something, and the others weren't. But, see, because water cleans things. So when you get clean spots on your pistons or on your plugs, it means you're getting water in there. And there is a little bit of brown here, but it's hard to know if that just fell down after I moved it. Yeah, that could have been just rust that's fallen down off the top there. Yeah, it's pretty gritty. I would not do that too much. I want that falling into the engine, so yeah, I'm going to have to cover all this with a rag now to clean it out. But yeah, I didn't see any evidence of it on the gasket. I was expecting to see a water rust trail between this and the port, but there doesn't appear to be any evidence on any of them. So I don't think it's I don't think it's under the head gasket. Because usually if you get a head gasket, it goes in a major way, and yeah, you get a pressurised coolant system and overheating and all that, and this doesn't do that. So that's basically why I haven't worried about it anyway up till now. So anyway, yeah, getting back to it, as I said, I couldn't see any evidence of it on the gasket, so yeah. Right, this is the main reason for taking this off. This is where your PCB goes, your pressure control valve, and there's that mesh filter. It's all clogged up. As I said, it's just a stupid idea. So I'm going to be removing that. As I said, I'll see if I can make a tool, because see, when it's in the car, yeah, you've got the firewall just here, and you're sort of looking at it, and that's about as much as you can see. Yeah, when this top manifold's on, you can see like that much of it. And you just can't get anything in there to pull it out, clean it out. I know it was completely blocked because I poured a bit of fuel in there, just a little bit, and it just sat in there. It didn't even run through, like it was just a lid full. Didn't even fill the area. We only half filled it, and it just sat there. Didn't run through, so it's just completely blocked. Anyway, we'll leave it at that for the moment. Yeah, because I've got a whole lot of cleaning up to do now, and as I said, I might see if I can make up some sort of tool that I can pull this out again later without pulling it apart. If I can do that, and get it in and out easily, well, then I might just clean it and put it back in. Okay, thanks for watching.